Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Jacksonville Municipal Stadium. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. An exhibition contest coming up between the Raiders and the Jaguars. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Pitch out. Watch out for that sideline speed. They will finally get him to the ground at the 39-yard line.
I thought he was gone on that one. What a perfectly executed play. Not only did they get the edge blocked, but they got blockers out in front and just made that look so easy.
Again with the run. Racks up 7 tough yards. And that'll bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. He passes it. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Here's the throw. He's tackled at the 17.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Still looking for an open man. He bats the ball away. Mercedes Lewis was the intended receiver. Short pass to his left. Drop for a 3-yard loss on the completion.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
The offense facing another third down here. He's searching for a receiver. Not a smart move by the defender. It looked like he might have just been flagged for interference.
First down.
The defense gives them 13 yards after the pass interference call. They go with the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
They'll keep it on the ground again.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Going up top for the end zone.
And the timing of that hit was so perfect. Just as the ball got there, he delivered the blow and knocked it out of there.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be about a 25-yarder. He splits the uprights. The Jaguars put up the game's first points. It's 3-0. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll return it from the 6. He makes it to the 23-yard line. They'll start at the 23. First down, 10 to go. He lets it go. Morrison was there for the stop.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Here's a draw. Considine was there to bring him down. 6-yard pickup, second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. The stop was made by Cox.
Anytime in the NFL you see a 7-yard run for a first down, you know those guys up front are not only making their blocks, they're sustaining those blocks.
From their own 48-yard line. They'll give it off here. Bush runs for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. With the misdirection.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Dumps it short. He's dropped down at the 42. About 4 on that play. It's fourth down. The Raiders lining up to punt. He angles it out of bounds at the 22.
The Jaguars offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points. Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
A gain of 6. That brings up second down. And that makes it 2nd and 4 yards to go. Ball is on the 47. Dumps it out left. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. And the tackle was made by Cameron Wembley. MJD breaks through for 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Flips it out short to his left.
David Garrard is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Garrard flips it out. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Passes it downfield. He's wrestled down at the 11.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Fires it in the end zone. Asamoah with the interception. The defense makes something happen to force the game's first turnover. They hand it off. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Campbell hands it off. Darren McFadden found a hole and was able to move the chains with a 7-yard pickup.
There's no way we're going down. We got to make some plays.
He gets off the throw. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 42.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 42. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Good coverage downfield.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Opts for a short throw. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Repeat, 4th down.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
The Jaguars want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Between the tackles, he's off. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're looking at 2nd down and 6. The pass is away. And he's tackled at the 38.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver. Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
Here's the pass. And he's running with a purpose now. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cap off the 4-play, 80-yard drive with the touchdown.
I knew all he had to do was catch that one, and he was going to be gone. When you possess that kind of speed, it is a very difficult day for the defense. Better give him a little more cushion than that.
Jacksonville looks ready to kick it away. Higgins is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He brings it back to the 23. They'll start at the 23. Campbell will hand it off. He's dropped down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards, second down. They line up at the 27. Campbell with the give. 2-yard pickup.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Campbell hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 33-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Has a man to his right. Little flip. They pick up 2 yards. Campbell with the give. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Has a man short to his left. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. First down and 10. They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 49. Second down and 8 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. 2 minutes to go in the half. Searching for an open man. He's off target on the pass. Incomplete. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here they go. 3rd down and 8. Goes through his progression. It's knocked down. Excellent play by the defender. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
It's 4th down. The Raiders are lining up to punt it away. The ball goes into the end zone. Touchback. He'll take over at the 20. The offense will start at the 20-yard line. Looking for a man. Brings it in for a completion.
The Jaguars are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Branch knocks it away from the receiver. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37. Still looking for an open man.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Third down now, 10 yards for the first. He's searching for a receiver. He has it, but is out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Great pressure that time to force that off-target throw. You know when you're bringing pressure, you're going to leave somebody open down the field. You just have to hope you get there before that quarterback finds them.
He makes it out to the 34-yard line. The Raiders will start this drive at the 34. He gets off the throw. He's wrestled down at the 48-yard line. Hammered as he lets it go.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. They spot it at the 48. Checks down to the short pass. He's dropped down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
He's going to throw it. Nice grab, 1st down, and he's knocked out. It's 1st and 10, and the ball is on the 21. Surveys the field. Caught out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it was the pressure on the quarterback that made the difference on that play. He just wasn't able to go through his reads, and it probably cost him a touchdown there.
That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Dumps it out right. Stops short of the end zone, but it's a 1st down and goal for the Raiders. And he's crushed as he lets it go.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw. When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
So with the half ending, they're just going to try and put 3 points on the board.
Still 3rd down.
The kick is good. Only a few ticks left before halftime, so we'll probably see a short kick here to get us to the break. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They go with the run. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-3. Oakland awaits the kickoff to start the 3rd quarter. He's brought down at the 19. The Raiders will set up shop at the 19. Hand off to the right side. They pick up 2 yards. That brings up second down. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
It's complete. Clutch reception. Gets a nice gain on the completion, his second so far of this drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third and a yard upcoming. He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Fourth down. The Raiders line up to punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Garrard gives it up the middle. He gets to about the 34-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Short throw to the left. Lewis with his third reception. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's the halfback.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. It's a gain of 2. Fourth down. The Jaguars line up to punt. He makes it out to the 28. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The halfback with the carry.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Good coverage downfield. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
It's 4th down. And the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped. Jones-Drew on the run. He reaches the 43-yard line. From their own 43-yard line. Gets the pass off. He's tackled at the 35.
He's got a lot of confidence in his receivers, so even if they're well covered, he's going to try and get that ball in there.
Watch out!
The Jaguars set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Short throw to the right. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 24. Jones-Drew takes the give. He fights forward to about the 23. They line up at the 23. Garrard hands it off straight ahead.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
So that will make the score the Jaguars 13, the Raiders 3. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Jacksonville is just about ready to kick this one away. Higgins is back to receive the kick. Higgins gets it at the 2. He makes it to the 22.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Flips it out short to his left.
You know, sometimes a quarterback can make a wide receiver look good, and sometimes the receiver makes the quarterback look good. That time, that receiver made a brilliant catch.
First down, 10 to go. Goes through his progression. Campbell can't hang on to the ball.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
So they're looking at a 2nd and long here after the sack. Hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 36-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's 3rd down, 10 yards for first. Ball on their own 36. Takes a lick as he lets it go. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score is 13-3. The Raiders start this final quarter with the football. They'll be looking for a quick score. It's a pass. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
The Raiders are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36. Haywood Bay gets the call.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Looking for a man. And they got him.
That was a very good effort by the Jaguars.
So, it's 4th down, and they'll line up for the long field goal try. This one from 50. It's no good. Missed it to the right. They'll go to work at the 40. Here's the give. He's dropped down at the 47-yard line. Jones-Drew gets 7 yards on the play. They're facing 2nd and 3 now. He's going to pass. Gone! Get this man a new contract.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
The PAT is up and good. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll get the ball here at the 20. Inside give. Again, they go with the run.
You know, I understand you can't completely abandon the running game, but my goodness, let's go. Let's pick it up. You've got to put some points up.
Searching for an open man. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Still looking for an open man. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
And they keep the offense out there on 4th down. He is wanting to go deep with it.
They felt like a field goal wasn't going to help them there, so they tried to convert, but the defense made the play and got off the field.
Flips it out short. Branch makes the stop at the 16. Pass complete for 7 yards.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Rolls to his right. Hauls it in. He's tackled at the 11. Jones-Drew makes his 3rd catch of the game. So they'll go from the 11. Garrard, hands off.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
David Garrard throws his third TD pass of the contest. Point after is good. Better than 8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and our score is the Jaguars 27, the Raiders 3. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield. He knocks it away at the last second. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
On their own 20-yard line. Surveys the field.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy. That was pretty, wasn't it? I know that anytime you start blitzing this quarterback, he looks calmer rather than nervous. A lot of times you see those quarterbacks get the happy feet. Not this guy. He stands in there and makes you pay for the blitz.
Gives it up the gut. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Dumps it out left. Morrison gets a hand on it. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start.
Offense. Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
Maybe a yard or two there.
You got to keep playing, man.
The offense will stay out there once again, looking for another fourth down conversion. He's dropped down at the 19. First down, 10 to go. Ball inside the red zone on the 19. Flips out short. And he's tackled at the 14.
Good-looking screen pass that time. It could have gone for a little extra if they'd gotten one more block. That was close.
They hand it off again. Rolling out to his right.
That was all about getting pressure in the quarterback's face, and sometimes when you get the pressure, even if you don't get there, you can disrupt his timing enough to cause a throw like that.
False start. Offense. Repeat fourth down.
Fourth down. And the field goal unit is out to try this 34-yarder. He banks it off the upright and through. Wow! Jones-Drew on the handoff. Jones-Drew picks up 5 yards. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 30.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Jones-Drew takes a handoff.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
We need some intensity.
Fourth down. The Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Higgins will take it at the 21. There's a battle for it. Jacksonville recovers it. The Jaguars fought for it and came away with possession. There was a lot going on in that play. The booth wants to double-check that the ball popped out before he was down.
And this is really what instant replay was supposed to do, to help the officials have an extra set of eyes out there for these tough calls on the tough angles, and I'm sure they'll get this one right.
The ruling on the field stands as called.
The Jaguars will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. Gives it to the back. He's wrestled down at the 22-yard line. They're looking now at 2nd and 8. Jones-Drew, left side. Rolando McClain is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. That's all from Jacksonville. The game's stats and highlights are next. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.